Secrets of Maple Lane. On July 21st, 2023, Emily rested her head on her husband's shoulder. "We've waited so long," she whispered. Jason nodded, gazing at their new home. The house stood strong on Maple Lane in Riverside, Ohio. For their family of four, it was a dream come true. The low price raised no questions. The realtor cited the seller's urgent need for funds. The deal closed fast. Emily taught third grade at Riverside Elementary. Jason managed a security firm in Columbus. Their sons, 12-year-old Aiden and 11-year-old Logan, buzzed about the attic. Riverside mixed old farmhouses with new builds. Locals and newcomers lived side by side. The family stood before their house, hearts full. Hope filled the air. The realtor never shared why the seller rushed to leave. Psalm. The family's pickup stopped at their two-story home under a bright sky. "Mom, can Logan and I explore the attic?" Aiden asked eagerly. The brothers, best friends, loved summer break. Emily sorted boxes. "Unpack first," she chuckled. Jason added firmly, "Attic waits, boxes don't." The boys obeyed their dad's tone. They hauled items. Riverside blended historic homes with modern ones. Pickups and flags lined streets. Their house sat at Maple Lane's end, near a cornfield. The yard was neat. Oak trees shaded the neighbor's side. A shed stood by the house. An old well rose near the field. They stepped inside, eager to settle. A figure watched from the oaks. ... That figure vanished into the evening, leaving no trace. The house hummed as the family unpacked. The yard, framed by oaks, had rustic charm. The well, stone with a rusted chain, caught Logan's eye. He stayed silent. A man stood under the trees, observing. Jason waved hello. The stranger turned and left. The family carried on, arranging their home. Days passed with boxes. Aiden and Logan checked the attic, finding dusty comics and cobwebs. They explored the shed with curiosity. In one comic, a yellowed tooth hid between pages. The boys left it, uninterested. Heading back, a sour smell came from the well. They paused, peering into its shadows. Something moved in the well's depths. Faint, but real. Aiden and Logan roamed the backyard, free from chores. The shed held old tools and a broken bike. The well stood alone near the cornfield. "Is there water inside?" Logan asked, squinting. Aiden tossed a pebble. No splash came. "That's odd," Aiden said. "Maybe it's dry." The foul smell grew sharper. "Something's off," Logan muttered. They considered checking closer, but backed off. Emily arranged the kitchen, humming. Jason planned security lights. Riverside felt calm. Neighbors mowed lawns. Kids biked on Maple Lane. The boys mentioned the smell at dinner. Talk shifted to school and baseball. The well's darkness seemed to hum, unnoticed by all. After dinner, Aiden stood by his window, staring at the well. Its smell and silence bothered him. In the moonlight, a shape shifted near the well's edge. He called Logan. "Look," he whispered. Both boys watched. The shape, small and vague, vanished. "A raccoon?" Logan guessed, voice shaky. "Maybe," Aiden said, doubtful. They stayed at the window. Nothing moved. Too scared to check, they went to bed. Unease lingered. Emily and Jason watched TV downstairs, unaware. Riverside slept under stars. Crickets chirped. The family's first week felt perfect. A chill settled in Aiden's chest. ... The shape by the well wasn't an animal. It moved with purpose. Logan woke to Aiden's shaking. "Get up," Aiden pointed to his nightstand. A smooth white pebble sat there, wet with a dark puddle. "Is that what I threw?" Logan whispered. Aiden nodded, pale. How'd it get here? They stared, confused. Telling Emily might earn a laugh. Jason would get mad. They hid the pebble in a drawer. Downstairs, Emily made pancakes. She gave them chores. Jason left for Columbus, promising burgers. The boys stayed quiet. Riverside bustled, but dog barked. A mail truck passed. The day felt normal. The pebble weighed on their minds. They vowed to watch the well. The puddle smelled like the well's sour odor. With Emily at the store, Aiden and Logan returned to the well. Sunlight made it less scary. The smell remained. They saw water glinting inside, unlike yesterday's darkness. Was it always there? Logan asked. Aiden frowned. Did we miss it? They tossed a pebble. A faint splash sounded. Near the well, 2 yellowed teeth lay in the grass. That's creepy, Logan said, stepping back. Aiden studied them. These weren't here. They considered telling Jason, but waited. A neighbor's pickup passed, playing country music. Riverside's calm felt odd. The boys sensed eyes on them. No one was near. The teeth seemed to pulse with a strange warmth. At dinner, the boys asked about the Watcher. Jason shook his head. Haven't met him. I'll visit this weekend. Emily mentioned a town barbecue to meet locals. The boys exchanged looks. After dishes, Aiden stood by the window. You're stuck on that well, Logan said, uneasy. Aiden stared into the dark. A shape flickered by the well. Logan, see, he whispered. Logan looked. The yard was empty. You're scaring me, Logan said. They grabbed a flashlight, but stayed inside. Riverside's silence felt heavy. Emily called them to bed. They obeyed, hearts racing. The shape moved like a child, small and careful. Logan woke to a creak. Aiden stood by the window, flashlight in hand. Something's there, Aiden whispered. Logan joined him. A small figure stood by the well. Its wet clothes glinted. A kid? Logan asked, trembling. Aiden aimed the flashlight. The figure's face was pale, eyes black. It hissed, dropping to all fours. It ran to the well and vanished. The boys screamed, racing to their parents. Emily hugged Logan. Aiden stammered about the figure. Jason grabbed a flashlight and checked outside. The yard was empty. The well was still. The figure's eyes had stared right through them. Jason's flashlight lit the yard. The well's water reflected the beam, calm. He circled it. No tracks appeared. Inside, Emily soothed the boys. Maybe a dream, she said. Logan shook. It was real. Teeth were by the well. Jason sighed. No teeth out there. Maybe a cat. Aiden glared. Tomorrow, I'll add motion sensors, Jason promised. The boys nodded, scared. Emily tucked them in. Her doubts grew. Riverside streets lay still. Jason replayed the boys' words. The dream home felt off. A faint, wet trail led from the well to the porch. Emily visited Riverside General Store for snacks. Betty, the cashier, smiled. New in town? Emily nodded, mentioning Maple Lane. Betty's face changed. That house has a past. Emily asked more. Betty hesitated. Talk to William Henry, your neighbor. He owned it. His daughter and grandson lived there. Things went wrong. Emily felt uneasy. Wrong how? Betty whispered, the grandson was lost in an accident. William knows more. Emily left, shaken. At home, she found a tooth by the doorstep. She kicked it away. Riverside's charm faded. She told Jason. He agreed to visit William. Betty didn't mention nighttime shadows seen near the well. Jason knocked on William Henry's door. The old man, gray and wiry, invited him in. Jason mentioned the boy's story. William's face darkened. That house has a troubled past. He lived there with his daughter, Abby, and her son, Caleb. Abby raised Caleb alone. At 11, Caleb was lost in the well. Abby fell into despair, joining a strange group. They promised to bring Caleb back, William said. Abby changed, hosting odd rituals. One night, she passed away tragically, leaving a note. "Sell the house, stay away." William sold it, moving next door. Jason listened, uneasy. Abby's note warned of something watching from the well. William continued. Abby's grief consumed her. The group fed her hopes. "They spoke of spirits," he said. Abby brought odd items home, chanting. William tried to help. She pushed him away. He moved out, hoping she'd heal. Rituals grew stranger. One night, Abby visited, frantic. "It's not Caleb," she cried. William suggested a doctor. She fled. The next day, she was gone. Her note begged him to avoid the house. William sold it, heartbroken. Jason thanked him, rattled. Riverside's sunny streets felt heavy. He held back details from Emily, needing time. Abby had hidden teeth around the house, a secret William kept. Emily vacuumed when Aiden rushed in. "Mom, more teeth!" He showed 3 yellowed molars from under the porch. Emily shuddered, telling him to toss them. "They're everywhere," Logan said, spooked. Emily recalled Betty's words and the doorstep tooth. She told Jason that evening. He frowned, thinking of William. "Old owner's stuff," he said, doubtful. At night, Jason checked the yard. The well's smell hit him. He found a tooth by the rim, pocketing it. Riverside's quiet felt tense. Emily urged another talk with William. Jason nodded. The house's past loomed. The tooth in Jason's pocket felt oddly heavy. At the town barbecue, Emily chatted with locals. Clara, a retired librarian, spoke softly. "You're in the Henry house. Be cautious. It's mysterious." She shares stories of families leaving, spooked by sounds. "It's the well," Clara said. Emily's heart sank. She told Jason. "This is strange," she admitted. Jason, setting up sensors, agreed. "I'll learn more." The boys played catch, avoiding the well. That night, sensors lit the yard. Jason found only wet grass. Riverside's charm waned. Emily questioned their move. Clara knew a woman who could help, but she lived far away. Logan woke to Aiden's whisper. "It's back." At the window, a small figure stood by the well, wet clothes shining. Aiden reached for the flashlight. Logan stopped him. "It'll see us." The figure moved to the house, pausing below. Its black eyes stared. The boys hid. Sensors blared. The figure fled to the well. Jason checked outside, finding wet grass. "A prank," he said, unconvinced. Emily hugged the boys. Her fear grew. Riverside's night felt dark. They stayed awake, flashlights ready. Unconvinced. The wet grass trailed straight to the well's edge. Jason met William at the diner. "The boys saw it again," he said. William sighed. "I've seen it. After Abby, I watched the well. Something moves." He mentioned Sarah in Dayton, who helped others. "She's perceptive," William said. Jason took her number. At home, Emily called Sarah. She agreed to visit. The boys stayed inside, grumbling. Riverside buzzed with summer. Kids biked. A church picnic hummed. Jason found a tooth by the shed. He bagged it. Emily searched online, finding little. The well's smell worsened. Sarah said the well's presence was drawn to kids. Sarah arrived, calm and 30-ish. Over coffee, she heard their story. "I sense things," she said. She'd helped with Riverside's odd houses. By the well, she frowned. "A dark presence is here. It's tied to loss." She asked about teeth. Emily showed the bagged ones. "They anchor it," Sarah said. Jason listened, skeptical. Sarah urged searching for more teeth. They linked the presence to the property. The boys stayed at a friend's. Riverside's fireflies glowed. Sarah vowed to help. The presence might grow stronger as they found teeth. The family searched the house. Emily found a tooth behind a baseboard. Jason got one from a light fixture. Aiden and Logan checked their room, finding one under a floorboard. "Why teeth?" Logan asked. Sarah said, "They hold energy. They're personal." By dusk, they collected 7 teeth. The well's smell grew worse. Sensors flickered. Riverside's quiet felt heavy. Jason suggested burning the teeth. Sarah shook her head. "We need all." Emily felt watched. The boys slept downstairs. Sarah sensed the presence's anger. A tooth in the attic glowed when alone. At midnight, lights flickered. They blazed, then went out. Emily grabbed a flashlight. Jason looked outside. The well's rim was wet. A growl came from downstairs. "Stay here," Jason told Emily. He went down. Something moved in the dark. He swung the beam. A small, wet figure hissed, fleeing. Emily followed with a lantern. The figure lunged at Jason. Emily lit the lantern. The figure screeched, running to the well. Jason found 2 teeth under a stair. "It's fighting," Emily whispered. Riverside's night pressed in. The figure left black sludge trailing to the well. Sarah called Ethan, who arrived next day. Tall with dark eyes and beaded bracelets, he carried a carved wooden disc. "This seals things," he said. He agreed with Sarah. The teeth held the presence, tied to Caleb's accident. "Burn them, seal the well," Ethan said. Emily nodded, tired. Jason agreed. Ethan warned the presence knew their plan. They found 3 teeth in a drawer, vent, and closet. Riverside's heat felt thick. The boys stayed with William. Ethan set up a fire pit. Ethan's disc pulsed, sensing the presence. At dusk, the family stood by the fire pit. Ethan put 13 teeth in a tin, tossing it into flames. The fire roared. Black smoke rose. The well smell grew. A hum started. Sarah held Emily's hand. "It's angry." Jason watched the well, flashlight ready. The tin melted, teeth charred. Ethan chanted, his disc glowed. The well gurgled, leaking black liquid. The ground shook. The fire flared. "Keep going," Ethan said. The hum became a wail. Riverside's sky darkened. Ethan scooped ash into a bag. "Midnight," he said. The liquid briefly showed a child's face. At 11:55, Ethan held the ash bag. The air grew heavy. The hum roared. "Now!" Ethan shouted, throwing the bag into the well. A loud cry echoed. Black liquid surged, then sank. Jason tossed Ethan's disc. "Stay gone." The well bubbled. Stones cracked. The ground shook. The family stepped back. The well structure crumbled, sinking. Dust settled. A sunken patch remained. Riverside's silence returned. Stars shone. Emily hugged the boys. Sarah sighed. Ethan nodded. "It's done." A single tooth lay in the dirt, unseen. Next morning, Jason hired a local to fill the well's patch. A tractor dumped dirt, leveling it. The family watched, quiet. Aiden and Logan, told it was over, avoided the yard. Emily thanked Sarah. She promised to call. Ethan left quietly. Riverside returned to normal. Kids played. Neighbors waved. The house felt lighter. Jason added cameras for peace. Emily found Caleb's obituary online, brief and sad. The teeth and well were gone. They'd won. William had seen the figure years ago, but stayed silent. Weeks later, Riverside welcomed the family. Emily joined the PTA. Jason coached Aiden's team. Logan won a science fair. The house became home. Neighbors stopped whispering. William brought pies, avoiding the past. The boys played, safe with friends. Cameras caught deer. Emily thought of Caleb. Was it him? She'd never know. Their bond grew. Riverside's fair had cotton candy and rides. Life moved on. The shadow faded. ... Emily kept one tooth, locked away, just in case. By August, routine set in. Emily planned lessons. Jason upgraded security. The boys biked to friends. Riverside's charm shone. Porch swings, lemonade stands, football nights. William shared town stories, skipping his past. The Wells patch grew grass. Aiden and Logan laughed about their mystery. Emily checked the tooth nightly. Sarah confirmed no issues. Locals welcomed them at a potluck. Jason trusted his gut now. A neighbor's dog dug up a bone by the Wells patch. School started. Aiden joined baseball. Logan played chess. Emily's classroom buzzed. Jason loved Riverside's calm. The house felt strong. William showed old photos. The boys asked about Caleb. He changed topics. Emily found a book on local lore. It mentioned odd wells. Cameras were quiet. The tooth stayed locked. At a school night, Clara praised Emily's strength. Riverside's fall leaves glowed. The book had a note. Watch the well's secret. October brought Halloween. Aiden and Logan carved pumpkins, picking costumes. Emily decorated. Jason grilled for neighbors. Riverside sparkled with jack-o'-lanterns. William joined trick-or-treating, laughing at the boys' pirate outfits. Emily asked about Abby. She loved Halloween, William said. Cameras caught nothing. The Wells patch had grass. Sarah emailed, "You're clear." Emily relaxed. The tooth stayed locked. The town's Halloween fair was joyful. A child saw a wet boy by the cornfield, ignored. November frosted Riverside. The family planned Thanksgiving, inviting William. Emily baked. Jason hung Christmas lights. The boys built snow forts. The house was cozy. William shared settler tales, avoiding Abby. Cameras were silent. The Wells patch froze. Sarah said Ethan helped another family. Aiden and Logan sledded. Riverside's winter market had cocoa. The family felt at home. William's photo showed Caleb by the well, smiling oddly. December lit Riverside. The family decorated, hung stockings and caroled. Emily's students gave gifts. Jason got a bonus. The boys wanted bikes. William brought cookies. He spoke of Abby's Christmas love. The house glowed. Cameras caught snow. Sarah sent a card. Emily checked the tooth. The town's tree lighting sparkled. The family felt whole. A child saw a shadow by the Wells patch. Dismissed. January 2024 came. The family toasted with cider, reflecting. Emily felt proud. Jason was grateful. The boys were carefree. Riverside's snow was serene. William shared fishing tales. The house stood firm. Cameras caught nothing. Emily reread Sarah's card. The boys planned camping. The tooth stayed locked. Riverside's calm soothed. The tooth's drawer had a new scratch. March warmed Riverside. Emily planted flowers. Jason coached. The boys biked. William gardened, avoiding well talk. Cameras caught deer. Sarah said the house was clear. The Wells patch had daisies. Locals shared tales at a picnic. The family felt rooted. Aiden found a wet pebble by the daisies, smelling odd. April brought rain. Emily prepped school events. Jason added cameras. The boys joined scouts. William shared pies. Emily noticed Aiden's pebble. Its smell recalled the well. She checked the tooth. Sarah sensed nothing. The Wells patch bloomed. The boys avoided well stories. Riverside's fair buzzed. The pebble matched the well's stones. At the fair, Clara warned Emily, "That pebble? Be careful." Emily mentioned the tooth. Clara urged destroying it. Emily told Jason, He checked the well's patch. Nothing. William looked uneasy about pebbles. Abby collected them. Cameras were quiet. Emily felt watched. ... Clara saw a shadow by the well's patch, but stayed silent. Emily held a meeting. We need to talk. Aiden and Logan shared the pebble. Jason admitted doubts. Emily showed the tooth. They agreed to burn it. Sarah approved. Ethan sent a charm. They burned the tooth. Smoke rose. The well's patch stayed still. The air lightened. William watched. ... The smoke briefly showed a child's face. May brought warmth. The family relaxed. Emily taught. Jason coached. The boys camped. William smiled more. The well's patch was flowers. Sarah confirmed no presents. Ethan's charm hung in the attic. Riverside promised fairs. The house was theirs. Aiden dreamt of a boy whispering his name. June heated Riverside. Emily planned a trip. Jason upgraded cameras. The boys swam. William showed old maps. The wells. Jason searched the house. No teeth. Emily found a clipping about Abby. The boys stayed inside. Sarah sensed faint energy. Ethan urged checking the basement. A tooth lay under a brick. They burned it. The air cleared. Riverside calmed. The brick had Caleb's initials, carved long ago. Riverside supported the family. Clara held prayers. William brought food. Sarah stayed. The house felt clean. Emily thanked all. The boys swam. Life returned. A neighbor's cat hissed at the flower bed at night. July 21st, 2024 marked a year. Sarah and Ethan confirmed no issues. The family barbecued. William smiled. The flower bed thrived. Cameras were clear. Ethan's charm had a faint scratch, unexplained. August brought school prep. Emily led the PTA. Jason mentored. The boys excelled. William shared Abby's recipes. The house was home. Sarah moved. Ethan traveled. Riverside's fairs continued. Aiden's dream shadow faded fast. September's leaves fell. The family joined festivals. William visited, lighter. The flower bed bloomed. Emily stored Caleb's story. Logan heard a whisper by the flower bed, then silence. December's snow covered Riverside. The family decorated, hosted William, caroled. The house was warm. Sarah sent a card. Ethan gifted. The flower bed slept. A camera glitched, showing a child's shape, then cleared. March 2025 bloomed. Emily gardened. Jason coached. The boys camped. William shared history. The house stood strong. A daisy in the flower bed wilted, faintly sour. Riverside embraced the family. Emily led the PTA. Jason mentored. The boys thrived. William passed, leaving Abby's photos. The house was theirs. The flower bed flourished. Cameras stayed clear. They'd faced the unknown and won. Caleb's photo by the well showed dark, strange.